morning, guys. So welcome to DSV February for February the 27th. I'm using the Divine Animal Oracle. I am using, what are they called? The Wild Offer, and I've taken one of them. And I am using the After Tarot. The After. So what happens after the original deck, I suppose. So let's get into this. The card at the end we have is number 14. We have equality. We have the seahorse. Like something feel like with lioness and protection that is behind that. Because I'm just feeling, even just looking at that and see what's behind that. With the water everywhere. It feels like there's some, I want to say protection. That's exactly what I want to say, even though protection is there. But I want to say like with sea gods and stuff. Sea gods, like it just feels something very unfair has happened here. And like if you get a look at this guy here, he doesn't look too happy here. He doesn't look too happy. There's a woman here that doesn't look too happy. Now she's not looking at him. But there is like a being, a god or something is not happy about this woman not being happy. Like equality, something is being very unfair here. It hasn't been equal. I want to say the words, it hasn't been justified. I want to also say the words that pissed off. Pissed off. There's gods here. Pissed off with somebody. For sure. For something very unfair. And there's turbulent emotions. Like that water is everywhere there. So it's very turbulent. Like that person, that masculine energy in the back feels very protective for me. And then like what was behind that was protection, lioness. So it really does feel protective to me. And if something unfair has been done. Let's get into this, okay? That's number 14. The first card we have is number 38. We have hyena. We have fear. And that's what somebody's in a very dark place. All in this fear energy, darkness, just miserable. And yet, on the other side of fear is something really beautiful, something very colourful, something like that's alive. It's not dead like the other side. Do you know what I mean? There's life there, there's happiness there, there's definitely things are growing, there's abundance there. There's like, what is that? Actually, I don't know what they are. But there's animals there with their mother, I would say. There's animals there with their mother. So there's love there, there's protection there, it's really beautiful actually. The sun is starting to rise on that side. Everything just looks lovely, and then everything's dead on the other side. Everything's dark. So that is like the frame of mind of what are you choosing it to be? Because we can have this. Is someone just sitting in the darkness wanting to fear and sitting in that negative energy, when the other side was really, really beautiful. You need to shift your perspective, shift your mindset, shift yourself. Shift. Okay, the second card we have is number 15. We have the Watcher, Snow Leopard. And this is stalking for me. This is definitely stalking. I always feel it when I look at this card. And if you look at the top one, but we have a little bud above there. So we have gods in this as well. And this is the Divine Animal Oracle. So like there is like a Buddhist figure there above at the very top by the number. There is a clock, a dial down there. There is a direction. It feels like somebody is directionless. It's not, because even as I say that, it doesn't feel right. Like they know there's a direction there, but they're not doing anything. There's definitely some sort of surveillance going on here. Watcher there's definitely surveillance, there's definitely evil eye, there's definitely cold, because look how cold that card is. Look at the eyes even, it's just this coldness, it's not nice energy. It doesn't feel like lovely and warm and everything on this side. It just feels well, I want to say, why do you worry so much about who's watching or who sees? Why do you fear that? Somebody fears that. I've just remembered I was going to start a channel message and I didn't do it, so let's go get it. Let's go get it. February the 27th. Can't you see? Can't you see what this is doing to you? You're surrounded by misery. I want to say there's a lot of smoke up in there, there's a lot of trouble, there's a lot of something, but someone's just sitting in this misery. Like, what are you doing? You were sitting in this misery. You see, this is what I'm saying, where we all have the power not to stay there, and not the power not to allow external things affect us. So somebody's allowing external things to really become internal on them. That's a choice. Fear is a choice. Because you can choose either one. Fear or faith. Love or hate. Darkness or light. Misery, abundance, happiness. This is a choice. It's definitely a choice, for sure. Okay, third card we have is number 37. We have intuition. It's the cat. So somebody's intuition guiding them that they're being watched. Or is it the next card? Is number, I think it's number 11. It's fucking brutal. Companionship. We have the dog. The dog is very loyal, and the dog is your best friend. So somebody needs to use their intuition maybe on their friends, or maybe even someone, because he does have that bow and arrow. And that is like the god of love with the arrow, with the bow and arrow, yeah? So maybe it's about love, maybe it's just about friendship, but someone's being watched here and they're sitting in a lot of fucking fear, and something's very much unfair, yeah? I'm going to go to the wild offering card. So the card that we got is aging. I am one with unlimited love, beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I am filled with joy, energy and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shakti. This divine energy, the Shakti energy. So I don't know whether someone is worried about aging. Age is only a fucking number. Don't let your age restrict you in internet anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm filled with joy, energy and beauty. That's what somebody needs to be filled with this, but that's not what they're in. That's the reality. They're not. They're not. The card we have at the end is independence. The more you learn to feed yourself on the insight and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear Lord. So somebody needs to take care of that inner child. And then, like, when that is healed, you become independent. You don't become needy, clingy, or because you will have worked on our sacred stuff. So I think somebody needs to maybe forgive themselves, forgive whoever has damaged, caused trauma to that inner child. Age is only a number. Stop letting things restrict you. Stop letting fear, and maybe it's the fear of your age or your aging is what's restricting you, but you kind of got to give that up, like, because from the fucking moment you're born, we're aging. Do you know what I mean? Some people are denied the right to live into this age. My sister didn't make it to my age. So, like, embrace the fucking wrinkles and the fucking grey hair and things going saggy. Some people don't get that chance. You know what I mean? Rather than being pessimistic about it, look at the positives of your life. I feel like someone is not really looking at the positives, not seeing anything through a positive mindset, through positive vibes. It's all dark, it's all fucking gloomy, it's all fear-based, low vibrational, negative shit. That's not a great thing to be in. It's definitely not. You've got to, I feel like someone's got to be careful. I don't know whether someone's friend is watching them, or somebody's ex-partner, I want to say partner, ex-partner is watching them. Somebody really needs to start using that intuition and get out of the fear. Get out of the fear, because something is definitely ending here. So we have the world, and we have the Ace of Wands, and I'd love to see an ace with the world, because this is a massive ending, and it doesn't matter, even though we didn't have this. You're starting something new once you end something, so there's definitely going to be a new beginning here. Someone's quite excited about it, or will be quite excited about it. There is a sense of being very much free. Like, we have the High Priestess behind the world. What's behind that then? The Six of Cups. Like, is there a new beginning for you? I'm looking at the High Priestess, and I'm just like, tarot reader. Somebody reads heart. There's going to be like the world's World Wide Web, yeah? New beginning. Someone could be creating something here. I want to say that there's fresh new starts all around. Once this mindset changes, you'll start to see that you're not restricted. You'll start to see that the possibilities are there. Right now it feels like you are limiting yourself with how you're thinking. You're limiting yourself, so not really other people doing it to you. Okay, let's get 2 for the fear. Oh, what you fear? You fear ending this? This is why you're not ending this, not to come back out and it went reverse. Well, it went kind of sideways, but it's not upright. So you're refusing to end the cycle. Refusing to end a long drawn out cycle. You're refusing. Because you're sitting in that fear energy. And yet that new beginning, that evidence on the other side of that, you just got to end something and you're refusing to do it. You're going round and round and round and round, making the same mistakes. Why are you expecting a different outcome? You get karma if you're not listening to what you're meant to do. You will get karma. High Priestess is at the end, so Pisces energy. Someone who should know better is what I'm getting. Somebody who should know better, somebody who should be more spiritual or tap into the more spiritual side here is refusing to end something. They're staying in that negative, low vibrational stuff. Want to say it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Right, one more for fear, please. For February 27th. One more for fear. Not even real, but in someone's little world it's real. Because they want to believe it's real. Someone's quite deluded. They're quite deluded. Miserable, yeah, exactly. Look, holding on to this for dear life. Refusing to end it with the world in reverse. Holding on like a fucking loser. Something is dead. Something is gone. And desperate Dan is sitting there with these little coins holding on to something here. Because there's my stability, it's something for me. It's dead. It's dead. And like, not only is the situation dead, you're dead. You're dead, because that's exactly what it looks like. You look at that tree very carefully. Half of that tree is dead. There's no life, there's no nothing. And that's what you're choosing to be. You're choosing to be dead. You're holding on out of desperation, out of pure desperation. You're holding on to something that is fucking killing you. Maybe to prove a point. It's like flogging that dead horse. The horse is dead by. Do you know what I mean? Why would you keep on flogging something that's dead? It doesn't make sense. It's killing somebody here. It's actually killing somebody here. They're in a very miserable fucking place. And yet they hold on to something that is dead. They're just holding on. Don't want to let go. It's like I have to prove a point to what? Your pride? Your ego? To a friend? Who do you have to prove a point to? Because like Satan, because it's all negative energy. Is that who you're proving this to? Right. Let's get 2 for the Watcher. Snow Leopard. The Watcher. Ooh. Taking that. I'm going to take the top one. Oh, I'm going to take fucking both actually, because they just said it to me. Oh, Lord. Right, we have the Ace of Cups. This situation is not serving nobody. There's no, look, it's not serving. We can see the card is dead. Yeah, there's happiness on the other side of it. This is the same thing. There's no love, there's no happiness, it's all empty shit. Trust your intuition, walk away, because the 9 Cups around now, obstacle. It is there for you, your happiness, your contentment. We have that in the fear card. Someone's not trusting their intuition. Someone's not even connected to that intuition. What fell down, like, because like we have the 10 of Pentacles at the end. So there is abundance, which we've already said it, there's abundance, there's happiness. The 9 Cup is somewhere there. But someone doesn't want to walk away. What fell down? And I'm keeping these 2 for the Snow, the Watcher. It's the 10 of Swords and the Magician. For the person who's watching and stalking, someone has to walk away from this person. There's going to be an ending here. If it's not a death, there's going to be an ending here for sure. Ten of Swords, and then after it's a lot of pain, someone has to walk away and end the situation. The Magician is there, so with the Magician and the Ten of Swords, it does talk about a lot of spell out Ten of Swords with the Magician. I feel like someone is quite manipulative. I want to say like the cat with 9 legs, you light her up. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, always having that look like a cat. Feels like someone's luck is about to run dry. I like their bank balances, I just heard. Alright, let's get two for intuition. Two for intuition, please, for the cat. Cats are gorgeous. You have the Hierophant with the intuition. That is the higher power. That is someone with a direct connection to God. That is a channeler. You have the Ace of Swords with it. That's why I kind of looked at what. Divine inspiration. With the divine here, with intuition, with divine inspiration. Somebody needs to, I feel like with this, somebody really needs to speak up some sort of truth. Something they've been feeling, something they've been intuitively feeling here. They need to speak up. Like it really feels in a more of a spiritual way. Divine, like the Hierophant is a spiritual leader. We already had the High Priestess at the end twice, yeah? Feels like there's definitely, someone's been definitely very blinkered or not wanting to say something, not wanting to see something, not wanting to say something here. Their intuition is calling on them. The higher power has been calling on them. Somebody's just not listening. Someone's just holding on. Desperate on. For sure. Letting fear, letting, I don't know what about that age. Letting everything restrict them. Very toxic mindset, I want to say. Whoa. Take the 9 of Wands, they're paranoid. Look, the fucking Tower. Yeah, look. You can stay being desperate on. It doesn't fucking matter because you're going to be moved. You're going to be moved because of the fact you won't move. You're going to be, that's going to be taken from you because you're holding on so fucking tight to something that's not working, that's not fitting, that's not for your highest good, but Desperate Dan is holding on to it. So Desperate Dan is about to fucking lose it, and the universe is doing this. It's the universe with the divine there, yeah? And like, because someone's like just, like, it's exactly, they're trying to prove some sort of a fucking point here. Ego is all over the place. I don't want to let my pride down. I don't want someone to say I told you so. I just want to try to save some sort of face here in a very difficult situation that I don't feel there's any resolution to it anyway. I don't know like why someone is in this mindset that they can prove something. It's like, nah. I don't know, like, I just don't know. Anyway, with a Fortune in the Tower, you've been expecting massive change coming into your life. First change. It's been forced and it's going to be 10 times worse because the universe is having to do this for you. Because you want to hold on. You want us to stay in dead. You stay dead and your life being dead, like holding on, refusing to end the cycle. You've left yourself open for this Tower moment. You've left yourself open for the divine to come in and do this. You think you can get away with not listening? None of us can get away with not listening. You just can't. 10 of Cups is at the end. There's a family. Is that what you want to need to let go of? We have Pisces energy, world. We have Taurus energy. We have Gemini with the Magician. So, like, someone is definitely walking away from someone here because someone is just sitting there fucking holding on to fucking misery and someone's just walked away. Someone is listening to their intuition. They're walking away. They've ended the situation. Maybe there's a situation when they were badly fucking betrayed with the 10 of Swords. They were tricked, they were conned, they were fucking deceived. Someone's walking away. Like, who would fuck would stay for that anyway? Do you know what I mean? Nobody would. Okay, let's get 2 for Companion. We have the Hermit one flying there, so it's a card of Virgo. Spirit is guiding someone here. So Spirit is guiding someone to a place, like, because dogs are very loyal. Someone's coming out of a dark place with the Hermit. They're being guided, they're being ushered out. But, you know, I still want to say this person is still 6 of Cups. Someone from the past. So, like, if it's not past in this lifetime, it could just be past lifetime. You never met this person at all in this lifetime. I want to say, I just keep hearing, I'm aware of something now. I'm aware of something now that I wasn't previously. It's like, I don't know, it feels like somebody wants to come back around. Like I'm actually seeing the U-turn sign, yeah, driving. So somebody wants to do a U-turn here. They know something now. Gained some enlightenment, had a dream, maybe their intuition told them. I don't know. Feels like with that world you're going to face a lot of karma for not ending the cycle. This is like a bad existence because you're refusing to end the cycle. So it's like when it's in reverse, it's just being really stuck in a bad situation. That's karma though, and you've held on to it, so you're getting karma for it. And you know, until we change course of direction, until you walk away here, nothing can end. So it's going to be repetitive. Yeah, it's going to be continuous. One more for the dog. Thank you. You need to just go. I want to say, go and work on yourself. Go and work hard. Go and invest elsewhere. You know what you need to do here. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like someone's about to, I do feel like I want to say the word collaboration. I do feel like someone's going to want to work with someone here for sure. And I do feel like it will be very profitable, I want to say. I feel like it's someone like it's quite intuitive here. Queen of Cups. We already have intuition there. So it doesn't have to be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I do feel it's feminine in that card as well. I do feel like it's feminine energy here. It's quite psychic, quite intuitive. I do feel that there is like, I want to say something that you can work on together. Whatever that is, I don't know. But that's what I want to say. Something you can work on together with another person. Like I know this card is saying independence, and yes, we all need to be independent and not be codependent and not be needy. But I do feel like there is some sort of a collaboration here coming up in your future, but someone here really needs to do something. Someone here needs to get awakened fairly fucking quick and do something about their stank fucking energy, i.e. ego, pride, all this shit. Because it's just keeping them in a very low vibrational energy, keeping them stuck in fear, keeping them like fucking miserable. You're desperate fucking down, holding on to situations because what? Like what? They're triggered. They're in fear. Why are you in fear? Age. Be fear in age. He comes to us all. He comes to us all. I think someone's going to have a lot of success where they go, but I feel like to get to that point, there's definitely has to be a good hard look at their fucking self. There really has to be a hard look at someone's self here, because something is very unfair. Something is definitely very unbalanced. There's definitely deception and lies in the mix of all of this. That's somebody, I want to say, it's become a lifestyle for this person. You've got to walk away from that. You've really got to walk away, because you ain't never going to get the 10 or the 9 of cups, letting on the fucking 10 of cups with that kind of a mindset. You ain't going to get it. Just simple as that. You can't expect to go around betraying people, lying people, stabbing and ruining fucking people and think God is going to give you 9 of cups all your life. No. Someone needs to really change themselves. Change themselves. Maybe there's 2 people like I said are pure, but I didn't mean to say it, okay? So that is your reading for today, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, looking for private readings all down below. Don't forget to follow me on other social medias. Take care, guys.